This is amazing. I'm in Germany, I'm from New Zealand, I'm reaching out with technology and reaching out to South Africa, to the Shuttleworth Foundation, and to others around the world. The technology is there. Last year, half of the world had internet access. Half of the world. This is a huge achievement. But the communication is not happening. The language problem remains. People with doctorates go to conferences where they have English as their second language, and they feel silenced by the speed and the complexity of the English that comes to them. Of course, not just people with doctor degrees, but at every level, people feel unable to use the technology they have. They feel the English is too difficult for them to be a part of. They feel ashamed. The solution is Globish. It uses 1,500 words of the most common vocabulary in English. It's spoken a little bit more slowly, a little bit more clearly, and a little bit more of a standard accent. In fact, this video is in Globish. A little bit faster, but it is in Globish. So we want to establish Globish as a real language so that people can say in English, I don't speak English, I don't want to speak English, but I'll happily have a conversation with you in Globish. It means that someone in South America can reach someone in Mongolia and on the telephone or on a video call and say, does somebody here speak Globish? And immediately, just by that word, this is a powerful meme, it is very viral. Already 6 million people, we estimate, already know this word. Already the word Globish defines a way of communicating that is inclusive, that is open, that does not shut people out. So this is one part, is the language. The second part is the feeling of inner confidence to ask for it. And that needs support from outside. It needs to be understood as a real way of communicating, that it works, that it's not a bad version of English. So this is why the project is called Globish Right Now. Over time, this can become a human right. The human right to communicate internationally. This also applies within a country. I have a colleague in India, and she notices how the power of those who speak English. She has spoken English from the beginning, from her early childhood, but she feels that before, so often, she excluded other people. With her understanding of Globish, she now can bring them in to more conversations. She's aware of that problem in how she communicated. I was in Sri Lanka, where I filmed 7 hours for a project, to support this project. And the town had 2 languages, Tamil and Sinhalese. They mostly couldn't speak to each other. A divided town through language. The official Sri Lankan language, bridge language of English, is not taught well enough to make it a real language. Let's lower the goals. Let's make it easier for everybody. Let's allow many more people to speak together. Because the problems we have today are too complex for only the elite to try to find the solutions. We need people free to use current internet technology in a much more effective way. What are my plans for this year? The tribe is building. I have people in India, Sri Lanka, in Saudi Arabia, in Russia, in Hungary, many in Germany, and more. We're building a tribe. This is building a culture. We're rolling it out. We have already product rolling out to people so they can understand how to bring this into their lives. We need to have structures to accept funding from governments. We need to create more stories of organizations who say, in different countries, who say, no, our main language is not English, but Globish. Please help us.